Hey there. So I thought I'd share with you some of my PlayStation collection. I've been collecting for a few years now and I have a pretty good selection of games, or so I think. But I didn't just want to sit here with a big old pile of games, so instead I'll show you a few each video. They're a good mix of games, and I don't favour one particular genre over another, but I'm not really into sports games, as you'll see. I've been gaming since I was 8, when my dad bought me and my sisters an Amstrad CPC 464, and I'm old enough to have been the first kid in my class to get a Sega Master System. You could say games have always been my jam. Over the years, they've been a great source of stress relief. I get anxiety from time to time and tend to ruminate if idle, so gaming is a great way for me to unwind. If you know what that's like, then I feel for you. These days, working full time and being a dad myself, I don't get much time to play games. I'm just too tired in the evenings. So, I collect PlayStation games instead, mainly for PlayStation 4. I don't collect for any other systems. It's an expensive hobby, right? But I know I'm pretty lucky to be able to gather together what I have here to show you. So, if I don't play many games, why do I buy them? Well, I don't really know. I think, for me, collecting is a form of self-expression, away from just being a working parent, in a way. Once the bills are paid, I don't do a lot else, apart from cooking, sleeping, and being dad. Now, when this game was out of stock everywhere, I ordered 2 copies from 2 different stores with the plans to cancel whichever one was slowest to ship. But you guessed it, they both shipped at the same time. Some of you may know that you get a sticker inside the box which relates to the game. And you can see which one I got, which was very apt. That will teach me to order 2 copies at once. When I do game, sometimes it'll be early on a Saturday morning, to game before the rest of the house is awake. With a muck of copy close by, that time of the week is pretty important to me. If you were born before 1980, Saturday morning gaming is the next best thing to Saturday mornings when you were 10 years old and watching the Raccoons cartoon while sitting in your PJs. You might be wondering, you could be gaming right now, but instead you're making this video. Well, that is true. However, you've got to find your tribe, or so they say, and I see lots of other people, collectors, doing these sorts of videos, and I find other people's games collections so fascinating here on YouTube, so I thought I'd give it a go. If you like it, I'll make more. I should say outright, I'm a big Soulsborne fan. Dark Souls is my favourite, though that might be because that's the only one I've beaten. I'm still plugging away at Dark Souls 2, 3 and Elden Ring. I also love an indie game, which might also be apparent if you stick with the channel. And hey, I might also drop in the odd pickup video just to mix things up. Many PlayStation 4 games are not as easy to find as they used to be, but that varies by geography. And I think, if you're watching collector videos, you already know what is or isn't rare. But I do love a hidden gem, and maybe you'll see a game that you want to know more about too, and that's part of the fun. That said, I actively encourage your game recommendations to me. I'm always on the lookout for other indie titles, or other titles of any sort for that matter, that I might have overlooked. Anyway, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider leaving a like or subscribing. It will help me immensely. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.